New South Wales recorded 31 locally acquired cases of COVID in the 24 hours to 8 p.m. last night. 27 of these new cases are linked to previously confirmed cases, with 17 of these cases being household contacts. 4 cases reported to 8 p.m. last night remain under investigation, and 1 new case was acquired overseas. There have now been 73,602 tests were reported to 8 p.m. last night. Again, an amazing effort by the community of New South Wales, but also those testing services. We're treating and managing 172 cases. Most of those are being treated in non-acute out-of-hospital care, including return travellers in the special health accommodation, but we have 3 patients in intensive care. None of those are ventilated. Of the new cases today, 11 were in isolation through their infectious period. A further 3 cases were in isolation for part of their infectious period, and 12 cases were infectious in the community. We're just confirming the isolation status for 5 of the other cases. There were no new cases linked to Great Ocean Foods seafood wholesaler, but I do want to urge you to remain vigilant if you've been identified as a close contact. We do expect further cases to arise from that exposure. We've seen 1 new case today linked to the West Hoxton birthday party, and we've seen 2 new cases linked to the Crossways Hotel. So this brings the total number of cases linked to the Crossways Hotel to 12, including 8 people who acquired their infection at the hotel and 4 subsequent contacts. So the advice for people who attended the Crossways Hotel has been updated for a number of days. So all patrons and staff who were at the venue from the 23rd of June to the 27th of June is a close contact and must immediately get tested and isolate for 14 days, regardless of the result, unless they have already been contacted by New South Wales Health. We've also got 1 new case linked to the Joe Bailey Double Bay, and 3 new cases are linked to the Life Cafe in Bondi Beach. So the total number linked to the Life Cafe at Bondi Beach is now 28, 7 of whom acquired their infection at the cafe, and 21 of whom were subsequent contacts. We've also seen over recent days a number of cases linked to socially connected households in Western Sydney, and that relates to the workers that were, some of those were healthcare workers and aged care workers that we've discussed over recent days. The importance of those individuals coming forward to testing, or the initial case coming forward to testing, you can see that allowed us to identify rapidly 9 additional cases across 3 interconnected households, and then prevent those further chains of transmission. So please, anyone who has the most minimal of symptoms, please come forward and get tested. I just want to also highlight some venues of concern. At Bankstown Swimming Centre, Bluey's, 14A 949 Chapel Road, Bankstown. Saturday the 26th of June to Sunday the 27th of June, all day from 12 a.m. on Saturday the 26th of June and 12 a.m. from Sunday the 27th of June. We probably will be announcing some additional dates related to the Bankstown Swimming Centre as we investigate both upstream acquisition and infectious cases at that site. In relation to Bondi Junction, Coles Eastgate Bondi Junction, we had someone on Tuesday the 29th of June positive in that vicinity between 2 and 7 p.m, and again on Wednesday the 30th June from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Anyone who attended Bondi Junction, Coles Eastgate Bondi Junction, is a close contact if you've been to those venues, that venue. And then anyone who attended Coles Eastgate Bondi Junction from Saturday the 26th from 4:20 to 4:40 and Saturday 26th of June from 7 to 8 p.m. So this again highlights that because of the lockdown, the exposure sites are really shifting. We're seeing a move from hospitality venues, beauticians, hairdressers, to retail. So the message is, please don't go out and about shopping if in retail. in any setting, if you've got symptoms, stay home, isolate and get a test. But also it highlights the importance as people are moving around in shopping centres. Please do assume that you're next to someone who may have COVID. Ensure you are wearing a mask at all times and ensure that it covers your nose and mouth. And also, please keep your distance. We need to use all strategies to make sure we don't have any continuing transmission of COVID. Thank you.